Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is the Muffin Madrina. How are you doing this morning? Just giving a few minutes for people to connect and join. It's a beautiful day. We woke up here in Georgia kind of cold, but hoping that everything comes out okay. Good morning, Debbie. How are you doing? Good morning. Thanks for joining. So today we are going to be doing what's called carrot cake muffins. And wanted to let you know, good morning, the mom. How are you doing? Good morning. And wanted to let you guys know that we forgot to mention an ingredient, which was, it got cut off from the post, which is the crushed pineapple 8-ounce can. So please make sure that you have that, okay? So I'm glad that you guys are joining us this morning. It's Easter weekend. I know some of you are probably prepping and getting ready. If you have guests over the weekend or you're going somewhere, make sure to practice social distancing and stay safe, okay? Now, what we're gonna be doing is, like I mentioned, is the carrot cake muffin. I actually got this from 40 Aprons, and it's a paleo, gluten-free, grain-free recipe. Now, there are certain things that I'm going to substitute, as you know, because we can't do certain things on the recipe. Now, what you want to do is make sure that your temperature is at 350 degrees. Also make sure that your pans are, your muffin tin pan is all lined up, or you've already sprayed it. Today I decided to use the silicone cups. I take turns using these. And these are kind of good because you can easily just take them off and nothing sticks to it, okay? So we have that all ready to have it for a few. Good morning. If this is your first time joining us, this is the Muffin Madrina Live, where I explore how to do healthy muffins. And 2021, I decided to go trying my best to work towards my health. And I like muffins, so we're trying to cut down on certain things. Now, the other thing is, if you are on here, please make sure to share and please make sure to hit like as well. Now, what you want to do is you want to grab a large bowl, and in this large bowl, we're going to start with the following ingredients. Okay, and let's pop this up here. So, we're going to take 2 large eggs and put them in here. Okay, I already had set things up so we can have it all ready. Who joined us this past Thursday at the Muffin Madrina moment? I know that some of you guys joined and really enjoyed that episode. I hope to bring the licensed therapist, Jessica Ruiz, back again, so we could do that at least once a month and talk about different topics. Now, we got 2 large eggs. Now we're gonna go put in a ½ a cup of coconut sugar. And just drop that in. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and put a 1/3 cup of refined coconut oil. And we're gonna end up whisking that all together. Now we're also gonna put a 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this really quick before we put the crushed pineapple. So make sure we whisk the eggs in here. How are you all doing this morning? Welcome to the Muffin Madrina Live. Yes, well, we're trying healthy muffins. I think this is a perfect muffin for you to share this weekend, either with folks that are coming with your family or if you're going somewhere else to somebody's house. Okay, now that we've whisked that there, we're gonna go ahead and add the 8 ounces of crushed pineapple juice, okay? So we have the 8-ounce right here. Just to let you know, 8 ounces is 1 cup. In case you can't find an 8-ounce can, you just buy the 20-ounce can and then you could just measure that out. So I'm gonna put that in here. Okay. Now, after that, we're gonna go ahead and start putting some of the dry ingredients, but I wanna whisk it again. It's always good to whisk, whisk, whisk to make sure that everything is getting mixed together. Make it all nice, right? So what you want to have done before you even started this was to make sure that you grated your carrots, okay? So I already had grated my carrots. You needed to have 1½ cups of grated carrots. And I got these already done. Or, you know, you can take a shortcut. If you don't have time to grade them, you can always, you know, buy that packet of the produce that they already have in the little matchsticks and grade it for you. So you have it ahead of time. Okay? So I'm gonna whisk this again. I just making sure that everything kind of mix okay together. Good morning and welcome to the Muffin Madrina Live. If this is your first time, please make sure to hit like. Please make sure to follow us. We have a Facebook page and we have an Instagram page. And normally what we do is once we've cooked through these, we post a picture of what the muffins that we have. But I'm kind of excited because this particular muffin, we get to put some icing on top of it. And we're gonna be working on that as well. Okay, so see how everything is turning out? Can you guys see that? Everything is mixing in there very well. Now you wanna make sure that you have 1.5 cups of almond flour. Okay, so I've got my almond flour, but we're not using almond flour because you all know, those of you that follow me, we don't do almond flour because of allergies, just to make safe and sure. So this is actually a keto blend that I had here in the house. So did the same amount. We pour that in there. Okay, then we need to put 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, which I have right here. 2 tablespoons. And then we need to put 2 tablespoons of tapioca flour, which is interesting. This is my first time using the tapioca flour, I believe. Okay, we throw that in there. After that, we're gonna be putting in some baking soda, which I did that earlier. We're gonna put some salt. We're going to put some cinnamon. Who likes cinnamon? I know there's some people who don't like cinnamon. A mí me gusta the cinnamon. Y jengibre, ginger. So the ginger that you put here is only a 1/4 teaspoon, okay? So make sure, because you know ginger can be strong, but you need to have it on here, okay? Awesome. Now, this time around, instead of my big blender, I decided to use my little one. Here we go. Making sure that, whoop, I'll hold on to my thing here. Oh, yep, it's working out really good. So this is one of those handheld mixing to help you mix. I'm just making sure it doesn't like spill all over. Welcome to the Muffin Madrina. I know some people are shopping or ready to shop, getting their Easter outfits, right? How many of you remember getting all dressed up for Easter? I remember my mom, you know, she always had us all dress up. Okay, this batter is good, so I just need to open this up and make sure. I'm gonna put this in here. Good morning, all my friends from Massachusetts, Connecticut, Georgia, Florida, Texas, and Puerto Rico. I know that you guys are out there and you'll probably be watching this a little bit later. And just trying to make sure here that we get all this out. Pushing this down. It looks really nice. So check this out. Look at how it looks. Ooh, this is ready to go. Okay, now this calls, obviously, what's carrot cake without pecans or walnuts? Because we have an allergy, we're not doing nuts. But you can put the nuts in it, okay? Okay, so now that this has been all mixed, we are going to start putting these inside of our tins. Okay. So I got to get my scooper and get this all squared away. So you can actually use 2 sizes of scoopers if you want. You know, this is your regular ice cream where you can just plop, or this is like the cookies kind. We're not doing the mini bite size, we're doing the medium size. So just make sure that, you know, you just put it in. You don't want to overly fill it up. But I can't wait. So I'm hoping that these come out really good and get to try them with my friends tomorrow for our Easter dinner. Okay, now the good thing about these, you can put them away. You want to make sure you seal them. You can put them in the freezer, and then you take them out early in the morning and have them all set, okay? And now I know some people wonder, well, why would you put pineapple? According to the recipe, the pineapple creates the moisture and it helps make them moist. So that's why they'll have the pineapple crush. Okay. Now some people tend to like carrot cake also with raisin. This one doesn't have raisin. So you can decide, you know, what is your best likings. Some people like raisins, others don't, right? Raisins like que pasas. And it's like some people don't like arroz con dulce with the pasas, which is kind of weird because why would you not have pasta in your arroz con dulce? You know, I got used to it because my mom always used to do arroz con dulce, which I never learned to cook it. My husband wished that I had learned to cook it because he likes my mom's arroz con dulce, which she would do during the holidays, you know, on Thanksgiving time or Christmas time. Arroz con dulce and everything else that comes along with the holidays, right? So if you're just joining us, good morning, good morning. I know some of you guys are getting ready. I want to wish my nephew, Daniel, happy birthday. His birthday's on Monday, but I know that they're celebrating it today. So he turns 3. Oh. Yes. Oh, so this is awesome. So now that these are all set, we're going to put this to the side and we're going to pop these in the oven because we're going to actually do the frosting. And so that's going to be the next thing that we're going to do. So let me pop these in the oven, and you want to make sure you put them in the oven for 350 degrees, and it takes about 20 minutes, okay? So make sure you put your timer, put them in the middle rack, right in the middle. That way they can get cooked well. So we're going to go ahead and put these in here. And I'm going to put my timer on. Because lately I forget to put the timer, and probably that's why some of my muffins come out a little brownish looking and they don't do the color. So anyhow, thank you again for joining us. If you're just joining, we are in the midst of cooking carrot cake muffins, and I've just put the batch in the oven, and now we're going to work on the frosting part of it, okay? So we're going to get another bowl, and the frosting has cream cheese or dairy-free cream cheese. So if you want this recipe to be completely dairy-free, you definitely have to make sure that you buy dairy-free cream cheese. Now, I decided that I wanted to go with the normal cream cheese just to give a little bit of the normalcy for my family, and so just 8 ounces. So you know who's the big guy, right, of the cream cheese. So we have 8 ounces. It's already been softened, so we're just going to drop it in here. So when it's time to mix it. Okay. There we go. It's already soft. Now the next thing after that, we're going to start. I like these little beaker things that I have because it makes me feel like I'm in a chemistry lab. My son was joking when I was setting it up. He was like, "You look like you're going to be a mad scientist." And I'm like, I am. So, in this one, we are going to be putting 8 ounces of cream cheese, and we are also going to be putting a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and this is our maple syrup right here. Okay, I'm going to pour that right in there. Then we are going to put a 1/4 cup of refined coconut oil, which I have right here as well. Pour that in on top of that cream cheese. So what's going to happen is we're going to start mixing it all up. Okay? Then after that, we're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So a 1/2 teaspoon. So I had to, this is actually the other part of the maple syrup. That's the last of the maple syrup in this house. So we're going to have to go buy some more. And this is the vanilla extract, a 1/2 teaspoon. Good morning, good morning. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. This is a Muffin Madrina Live where you get to watch me test out some healthy muffins, okay? And lastly, we're supposed to put a pinch of ground ginger. So I did a pinch right here and I'm just gonna dump it and put it in there, okay? Now, we already put the muffins to cook. They should be cooking for 20 to 25 minutes. I put it at 20 and I'll check them. And we'll get to show you later on the picture of it. So now that we have put this together, we're gonna go ahead and combine it together, the frosting, okay? So I'm gonna just make sure that it just washes off so we can use this again. How are you all doing this morning? Okay, I'm glad to see everybody this morning. It's a beautiful day to celebrate, right? To celebrate Easter, to celebrate what Christ did for us on the cross, and His body has given us freedom, and tomorrow's Resurrection Sunday. And so, we're gonna go ahead and pop this thing right back into the machine. And we're gonna go ahead and blend. Oh, I gotta make sure I hold this. And we're gonna blend this here. And it's kind of neat because this is basically the frosting that you're gonna put on top of the muffins. And because it's cream cheese, it'll give you that flavor that you like. And then it just keeps mixing it until it's really smooth. Yep, it's coming very smoothly out. So you want to make sure, all you have to do is just get a bar of cream cheese. It could be regular or it could be dairy-free if you want dairy-free muffins. Now this looks really nice. I can't wait. Okay. Do it a little quicker just to make it. Ooh. Look at that. Let me pop this out. And check it out. You got your cream. Your cream. Now, I wanted to show you, we got these little spatula things. They're like different sizes. So I'll get to use this to, when my muffins come out, to go, you know, cover it. So let's have a see. Oh yeah. This is good. This is good. So I'm excited to try that out. So we're just gonna put this to the side. I wanna take this time to remind you before we close out that the Muffin Madrina Book Club starts this Monday. And we actually have an event tagged on the Muffin Madrina page. So if you want to join us, that is not a live. You will be receiving a Zoom link to join us for the Muffin Madrina Club. We are starting off with Dr. Townsend's book on friendship, how to be a friend forever. And because it came up with the topic when we had Muffin Madrina moments, when I was speaking to my best friend, and we wanted to continue with that. So please join me on Monday. It's gonna start at 7 p.m. Make sure to get your book ahead of time and let us know so we can send you the link. And don't forget that Muffin Madrina is every morning on Saturdays at 8:30 in the morning. Thank you and have a great day. And don't forget to post on your pictures because I'll be showing mine as well. Take care.